can't. This is an expression that is vilified in our minds beginning at a young age. Every time a young child announces this decision, they are corrected.
Many people are dead now. Many people are allowing their dreams to die. Many people are allowing their ideas to lie dormant and collect dust. Many people have all this talent and ability that they are allowing to be buried inside of them, that they will take with them to their graves because they didn't have the courage to be who they are.
Do we love ourselves enough to put the energy, to put the work into being honest, truthful, and factual with ourselves so that we can become the best version of ourselves possible? Ultimately, it boils down to something that simple. And it can be as complex as we choose to make it. But as a scientist, I have to tell you, life is simple, nature is simple, until we make it complex with symbols and words and mathematics. So it all comes down to love. Do we love ourselves enough to put the energy into being honest with ourselves about who we are?
Crossing that river of change, the creative process now gets exciting, because what thoughts do you want to fire and wire in your brain? What kind of attention and intention do you want to place so that that becomes the loudest voice in your head? And if you keep practicing it, the hardware becomes a software program, and it'll say, Jay, you can do anything. Jay, you live in no time and accomplish everything. Jay, you're unlimited. You just got to hang with it. On the other side of this is greatness. Whatever you want to program in there, you get to program in there.
What would be the reprogramming that you would share with someone who grew up like a majority of people, maybe, who didn't have like the wealthiest parents, and they were programmed that, you know, money is the root of all evil, or it's hard to make money, or we never have enough to buy what we want?
Well, that's the negative programming. That's the one that keeps you poor all the time.
What would be the new script to reprogram, and how effective would it be for someone to do this right before they go to sleep with the new script?
As we learn to love ourselves and trust our higher power, we become co-creators with the infinite spirit of a loving world. Our love for ourselves moves us from being victims to being winners. Our love for ourselves attracts wonderful experiences to us. Have you ever noticed that people who feel good about themselves are naturally attractive? They usually have a quality about them that is just wonderful. They are happy with their lives. Things come to them easily and effortlessly.
There are many ways to get the things that we want for ourselves in our lives. But basically, it all begins with how we choose to think. As you think, so shall you be. 7 little words that I think are perhaps the most important things that we can learn and master in our lives. This old proverb notion that I become what I think about all day long. And once you know that what you think about is what expands, you start getting real careful about what you think about. You don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want, or that you wouldn't want to have manifest or show up for you in your life.
Oh, anything that you put in your mind consciously before you go to sleep is still lingering in there as you go to sleep. So it's like fomenting inside. Okay. I think that the very first thing is this. Even before the money, I said, what was the first one? I said, you have to love yourself, because that means you will take care of yourself. And people don't love themselves, they don't take care of themselves. And you know that. You've seen people physiologically fall apart in front of your face because they don't take care of themselves. Why? They
make poor choices with their nutrition or working out or
everything's not relevant. But if they have a pet, oh man, my pet's gonna get the best food. My pet's gonna get the best health care. I'm gonna, take care of this pet. Do they take care of themselves? Not as good as they take care of the pet. Right away, there's your problem. So number one is, first, identify you love yourself, because then everything you do after that will be supporting your love. Okay? Then, deservability. I do not deserve. Why? Well, that's when I was programmed. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not wealthy enough. I'm not beautiful enough, whatever. I go, you better start reprogramming, I deserve X, I deserve Y. Okay? Not I will deserve, I deserve. Again, I just want to emphasize that, because any futurism in a subconscious mind doesn't work, because subconscious doesn't see future, it just sees the moment. So if you record, I will be wealthy, I will be healthy. I say, when's that going to happen? I go, well, put it in the record. Come back next year, Lewis, and let's push the button, and it says, I will be healthy. And I go,
You're still not there. Yeah.
can't get there because I never said you were there. You're only in a want. You can't get there. So the idea is that's why everything could go back to, it has to be in the present tense. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am this, and I am lovable. You know, so that's really important. That's, if you don't do that right, then, but you can always reprogram. That's the beautiful part. Oh,
Sure.
I screwed it up. Well, then reprogram it again. You can do it.
Yeah.